Yirmeyahu, Jeremiah chapter 27. In the beginning of the reign of Jehoiakim, son of Yoshiahu, the sovereign of Yehuda, this word came to Yirmeyahu from Yah, saying, This is what Yah said to me. Make for yourselves bands and yokes, and you shall put them on your neck, and shall send them to the sovereign of Edom, and the sovereign of Moab, and the sovereign of the Ammonites, and the sovereign of Sor, and the sovereign of Sidon, by the hand of the messengers who came to Jerusalem to Sidkiyahu, the sovereign of Yehuda. And you shall command them to say to their masters, Thus said Yah of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, say this to your masters, I have made the earth, the man, and the beast that are on the face of the earth, by my great power, and by my outstretched arm, and I shall give it to whom it seemed right in my eyes. And now I have given all these lands into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the sovereign of Babel, my servant. And the beasts of the field I have also given him to serve him. And all nations shall serve him, and his son's son, until the time of his land comes. And then many nations and great sovereigns shall make him serve them. And it shall be the nation and reign that do not serve Nebuchadnezzar, the sovereign of Babel, and the one that does not put its neck under the yoke of the sovereign of Babel, that nation I shall punish, declares Yah, with the sword, and the scarcity of food, and the pestilence, until I have consumed them by his hand. So do not listen to your prophets, or to your diviners, or to your dreamers, or to your observers of clouds, or your sorcerers who speak to you, saying, Do not serve the sovereign of Babel, for they are prophesying falsehood to you, to remove you far from your land, and I shall drive you out, and you shall perish. But the nations that bring their necks under the yoke of the sovereign of Babel, and serve him, I shall leave in their own land, declares Yah, and they shall till it and dwell in it. And I spoke to Sidkiah, the sovereign of Yehuda, saying according to all these words, saying, Bring your necks under the yoke of the sovereign of Babel, and serve him and his people, and live. Why should you die, you and your people, by the sword, by the scarcity of food, and by the pestilence, as Yah has spoken against the nation that does not serve the sovereign of Babel? Do not listen to the words of the prophets who speak to you, saying, Do not serve the sovereign of Babel, for they prophesy falsehood to you. For I have not sent them, declares Yah. Yet they prophesy falsehood in my name, in order that I drive you out. Then you shall perish, you and the prophets who prophesied to you. Then I spoke to the priests and to all this people, saying, Thus said Yah, do not listen to the words of your prophets who are prophesying to you, saying, See, the vessels of the house of Yah are brought back from Babel soon now, for they prophesy falsehood to you. Do not listen to them. Serve the sovereign of Babel and live. Why should this city become a ruin? But if they are prophets, and if the word of Yah is with them, let them now make intercession to Yah of hosts, that the vessels which are left in the house of Yah, and in the house of the sovereign of Yehuda, and that Jerusalem shall not go to Babel. For thus said Yah of hosts concerning the columns, and concerning the sea, and concerning the stands, and concerning the remainder of the vessels which are left in this city, which Nebuchadnezzar, the sovereign of Babel, did not take when he exiled Jeconiah, the son of Jehoiakim, the sovereign of Yehuda, from Jerusalem to Babel, and all the nobles of Yehuda and Jerusalem. Thus said Yah of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, concerning the vessels that remain in the house of Yah, and in the house of the sovereign of Yehuda and of Jerusalem. They shall be brought to Babel, and be there until the day that I visit them, declares Yah. Then I shall bring them back and restore them to this place.